Every day you spend hours scrolling reels, which in return gives you nothing. Instead, if you do these 5 things in your free time, then it will drastically improve your life. The first one is to learn about philosophy. Philosophy trains you to spot weak argument. In many conversations, people will illogically try to validate their point. But if your words bear power, if your conclusion is strong, then you will need just 3 sentences to shut him down. If you know philosophy, then you will develop a good reasoning skill, which will eventually make you to spot your thinking mistake and hidden assumptions. It strengthens your writing and communication skills by letting you think properly, ultimately making you a good writer as well as a good communicator, because it forces you to explain your ideas more clearly and back them up with solid reasoning. And the more you study philosophy, the more your perspectives expands. You start addressing problems from different angles, which ultimately helps you to make better decisions in your everyday life. For learning philosophy, you can refer to YouTube. There are plenty of videos teaching about philosophy. If you love reading, then you can read books about philosophy, or there are multiple apps where you can read philosophical articles such as Substack Modern. You can refer to them all. The second is to learn a new language or advance your current language. You can completely learn a new language, or if you know any language half big, then you can strengthen your linguistic skill on that particular language. There are multiple benefits of being multilingual, like it makes you more valuable in jobs like IT, education. It also strengthens your memory and increases your problem solving skill. It also helps you to connect with people of different cultures, and you can confidently travel to different places. Apart from them, there are many more benefits of learning multiple languages. It boosts your confidence, it expands your social network, it also improves your communication skills. So learning a new language is one of the best investment you can make in your early career. Only having a good language proficiency will not work, because if you don't have knowledge about something, then what will you deliver with that language? So continuous learning and gaining knowledge is not anymore a hobby. It has become a necessity to sustain in this competitive world. And the best way to gain knowledge is by reading books. So the third is read. There is a famous quote: wise people learn from the mistakes of others, while fools learn from their own. Meaning, the wisest people don't rely on trial and error method. They don't wait to make any mistake and learn from that. Instead, they observe the mistake what other people have made and learn how they overcome them. And the only best way to gain those knowledges is by reading books. Reading books also improves your vocabulary and thinking skills. It builds deeper knowledge and improves your focus. Reading books will offer you with the various perspectives, which will eventually enhance your decision making skills. You will be able to address the problem effectively, because the books teaches you how to think, analyze it, and you will eventually get various mental models to tackle problems more effectively. So start reading today. If you are following the first 3 points, then you are probably serious about your life. But as human being, it is impossible to stay busy with work all the time. Entertainment is also an essential part of our lives, and that's where our fourth point comes in. Point number 4 is watching a movie. They give your mind a pause from constant work, notification, and multitasking. They can reduce stress and helps you to unwind after a long day. Some movies inspire you, motivate you, and offers you a new way of thinking. Because the best productive day is not the day when you were busy all the time. Rather, it is always a mixture of work and entertainment. At the end of a chaotic day, a movie helps you to refresh the mood for a moment while you are watching the movie. But it does not solve your problems, mental stress, and the clutter of thoughts that are constantly disturbing you. And here comes our point number 5. Journal your thoughts. Journaling your thoughts clears your mental clutter. When you journal, you begin to notice your habits, your strengths, weakness, and the mistakes that you are repeating. You can have a track of your personal growth, like a record of your growth, the lessons you have learned, the mistakes that you are frequently making, to make sure you don't repeat in the future, and to have a track of your progress so that you can adjust your pace accordingly. Journaling encourages your critical thinking. Like while making any decisions, if you journal it on paper, you will be examining your thoughts. Like if you are going for any business, you can't jump directly into implementing your idea of that business without properly validating it. And the first step of validating your idea is to journal it on paper. Journaling makes you improve the quality of your thinking before you go on implementation. You will eventually able to figure out the flaws of your ideas when you can see it on paper. Here are the 5 things which you can do in your free time. Of course, if you have any other things to do, you can do that. But if you are simply wasting your time on any useless thing, then do this instead. You will eventually get something good in return. So this video ends here. I hope you liked this video. Till then, take care.